country of Mexico. And having a solid run here tonight, although he's getting a big challenge now from Travis Miller. What's this going to look like as the laps wind down? 10 to go.
Well, Travis doesn't have a lot of right front fender right there to move somebody around.
Move it around. Yeah, that's right. Still hanging there, though. Hasn't come off.
Oh,
and
he used it.
Yeah. What he's got, he's going to use. Here he goes, down to the inside. And he's going to get that spot. No, Garcia's not going to give it up easily.
He's not getting it without a fight, Dave.
Now it matters. Garcia challenging back on the outside. Miller on the inside. And off the corner, that's turn 2. Travis Miller's going to get through. So Miller into 9th. That dumps Garcia back to 10th. And as they come off of turn number 4, 8 to go for the leader, Todd Gilliland, who has a nice lead right now over second place, Tyler Dipple. There is Gilliland coming off the corner.
Yeah, he's got a nice little bit of separation right here, but he's got his teammate Chase Purdy that is now starting to put some serious pressure on Tyler Dipple.
That's right. Dipple has a mirror full of Purdy.
Look at how sideways that 30 car of Tyler Dipple was right there. He's really fighting this race car right now.
Out of tires, just one set for the night. Everybody just scrambling to see what they've got left.
He is sideways all the way around this racetrack, Dave.
Four-wheel drift for Dipple, and Purdy looking for which line he's going to get by. Looks like it's going to be the low side every time he drifts up like that.
Boy, with 6 to go, Chase Purdy is making a run towards the front here. But your question, did he fall back a little bit too far? Can he actually get to Todd Gilliland?
On the bumper of Dipple, there's Dipple sideways again. Here comes Purdy down to the inside. They don't touch at all. Good, oh, now they do. Off of turn number 2. Into the side of Dipple goes Purdy.
Wow, Tyler Dipple is not giving him any racing room on the bottom. He squeezed him awful tight right there.
Here comes Chase Cabry in the 4. He's joined the battle. Cabry now challenging Dipple. The lap car of Stafford Smith down to the inside, that black 36. They'll have to go to the outside of him. And Cabry will use the extreme outside to try to get by the 30.
All right, Tyler Dipple is fighting everything he can right here with 4 to go.
Short track racing at Berlin. This is what it should be. A good battle as now Dipple in the dirt and sideways off the corner.
You can see right here that Chase Cabry has got better tires on that 4 right now. Tyler Dipple's using all the racetrack, inside, outside, everywhere.
A lane and a half there. Oh, and Cabry into the back of Dipple in 4.
He's moving him. He moved him.
He said, it's time for me to go. See you later. Cabry through 3rd place for the 4 car.
Yeah, he clearly did not like the fact that Tyler Dipple ran him up the racetrack, ran him into the bottom, and he said, I got to go. Dave, the 30's got a flat right rear, I believe. Look at him sideways right there down the straightaway.
Back to 4th goes Dipple, and around the corner, he's going to go all the way around, and nowhere for Burton to go. Damage to the championship leader, and the 30 car, he's got it fired, Frank.
Wow, he does, but look at those cars go through him right on his driver's side.
1 lap to go for Gilliland. Here he comes off of corner number 4. And the 30 of Dipple has it righted, but man, that was near carnage for several cars. It was for Harrison Burton.
Todd Gilliland spotters on the radio saying track is clear.
Turn 3. Travis Miller gets into Colin Cabry right in front of the leader. There goes Hunter Bays down to the inside. Gilliland is going to sneak through and come to the checkered and caution at the same time. Wow. Unbelievable.
He threaded the needle through there, Dave. How did he get through there?
Wow, and then did a show for the fans across the start-finish line. That was incredible.
Oh, my God. The spotter had just told him the track was clear. All of a sudden, the spotter's having to tell him, high and low, they're wrecking in front of you.
Yeah, I don't know what he said. The track appeared blocked because Travis Miller got into the 2 of Colin Cabry, and then Tyler Dipple was there, Garcia was there, and
Hunter Bays.
Here it is again.
Wow. Okay, this is the replay of Tyler Dipple. I think the tire was going down the right rear. Here's Harrison Burton, just T-boning him a little bit. Doesn't really get a lot of damage, is able to keep going. Kind of really turns Tyler Dipple for him to keep going.
So he joins this crowd here, the 30 of Dipple, and then Travis Miller into the left rear of Colin Cabry. Dipple and Garcia trying to find a place to go. And then where does Bays come in?
Dipple gets through it. Here comes Hunter Bays. He's trying to get back to the start-finish line.
Nearly closed it up completely for the leader, but there he is. The 16 of Todd Gilliland squeezes through.
Wow, that was paper thin right there. Look at Todd Gilliland right here.
Hard
He's on the brakes,
yep.
Turning to the bottom, and all of a sudden he's got to go back to the top.
Man, oh man.
How did he miss Hunter Bays?
Listen, we talked about having some tire left. What about brakes and steering?
Dave, I couldn't have missed him if I'd practiced that 10 times.
I doubt it for sure. Good news is Travis Miller walks away from the 40 car. Better news for Todd Gilliland. We'll join him in victory lane when we come back to Berlin Race. Welcome back to Berlin. Whoa, hey, hang on, Todd. That's the winner. He's so excited. He's going to get out of the car and just celebrate with the race fans. And
he's not waiting for anybody to get there.
I mean, after what he did at the end there, how can he contain himself?
Hey, if everybody's going to be late getting to him, he's getting out to get to them.
There you see Dylan Welch walking up, and he'll have
his father. Big hug from his father.
Yeah, that's cool.
David
and
Gilliland.
Bill McAnally there as well. Made the trip over from the West Coast. Dylan, it's all yours in victory lane.
Todd, that was a little wild, huh, at the end there? Get all the gear on here. You said earlier today that you struggled yesterday in practice. What was the difference today?
Oh, man, we had 2 practices yesterday. First one, we were 5th place car. Second one, we came alive. And, man, everyone on this Bill McAnally Racing team, gave me a car that could have probably went even harder there at the end. But there's no need to. So, man, I just can't thank these guys enough. This one's been a long time coming, and I'm just so proud of everyone at Napa Auto Parts, Frontline Enterprises. I'm proud to represent them on the racetrack.
What's the biggest challenge when you know that you have to pace yourself over the course of one of these races? What's the challenge of knowing when you've saved enough that you can go hard to the end?
Yeah, it's sometimes in these races when you have to save, everyone kind of saves their tires at the same pace, and then it's too hard to pass at the end. So we tried to position ourselves ahead of the cars that we knew we were going to race, and just pace ourselves as slow as we could in front of them to stay ahead of them. And that really worked tonight. And usually strategy races are the toughest ones. So, man, these guys right here are the best.
Todd Gilliland, first win of 2017 here at Berlin.
Well, there's no question, Dave. I think, A, it's about time, I would say, and well-deserved. He's had a really good car this year. Shocking that there were 6-7 races in here and picking up his first win. With how he's done in the West Series, really dominated out there for the last couple of years.
Chase Purdy chased him to the finish. Another Chase Cabry was third, and another good top 5 for Jay Beasley.
Ronnie Bassett Jr., another top 5 this year in 5th. Harrison Burton, the point leader, pulled home with a 6th-place finish. He won't be happy that he lost some points.
Dylan?
Chase Purdy started on the pole, comes home in the runner-up position. You fell way back at the start. Obviously, you were wanting to just ride and not use your tires up too early. Were you concerned at all about not being able to get back up to the front as far back as you were?
Not really. I mean, I knew that come the second segment, a lot of those guys were going to fall off, and sure enough, they did. I feel like I might have been too conservative by about a spot. But, no, hats off to all of Debbie Going Racing. The 16 comes out of our shop, even though he's Bill McAnally Racing, and that's a statement for us to finish 1-2, and that's awesome. Hats off to those guys and to my guys, and thanks to Bama Buggies, Textron Off-Road, really brought a fast piece this weekend.
Chase Purdy on the pole, finishes 2nd today at Berlin.
Yeah, I like that kid, Dave. He seems like a well-composed young man. He's probably going to be grimacing for a while that he gave up just a little bit too much early in the race and lost that spot to Todd Gilliland.
You talked about the points. Gilliland has gained on Harrison Burton.
Yeah, he sure has. And look at Chase Purdy in 3rd, the rookie. He's only 46 points back. I think it's a 2-man race right now, but the way Chase Purdy's run, who knows?
Dylan's with 3rd place.
Chase Cabry rounds out the podium, finishes 3rd tonight. A little bit wild there at the end. Had to lay the bumper to a couple guys, but came away with a good finish. How would you summarize your day today?
We started out pretty rough today, and it kind of did the same thing as Memphis, just came to us over the run, and qualifying was a little rough for us, but we were able to bounce back in the feature or in the race, I should say. And we got up to 2nd there and kind of just paced along, and sure enough, track position kind of paid off there. I didn't get caught up in all that melee that happened in the back. And so it was just kind of pace myself along in the front. We fell back to about 6th there, and Mark Green, my crew chief, said, all right, it's go time. We came back up to 3rd, laid the bumper to the 30 there right at the end, but racing's racing, short track is a short track. So we'll just keep digging along. I can't thank NASCAR D4D and Rev Racing enough for everything they've done. Max Siegel and all my sponsors, my guys, especially Big Tony in the Sky and Mark Green and Jay Lupo and Peter Shepard really got it done for me today. So without these guys, this wouldn't be possible.
Good run today for Chase Cabry, brings the 4-car home in 3rd.
That was well said right there. This gentleman seems very grounded and really appreciative of the opportunity that he's got with this race team, Dave.
The next K&N broadcast on NBCSN, a throwback, Frank.
What a fun one. Todd Gilliland is actually going to run the paint scheme of the car that I built and painted for Stub Fadden back in the 90s.
All for